Hello everyone, I'm Shweta Bhardwaj once again. And after I taught you about the arrays and multiplication, even the concept of division also was little bit touched in that series, the previous series. But now there happens a teaching method when the teacher is teaching the child with the first concept as division, how to divide in the groups and understand. And later on moving forward to the concept of remainder, which is a general rule that we all follow to move ahead with the steps. But as you know, with the transition, the child becomes curious and then their anxiety increases, thinking like, no, I am able to solve the questions which is just a division, but when it comes to remainder, I am not able to solve it. Maybe I will not understand what is remainder. So if exactly we follow the same concept for teaching the division with or without the remainder, it will lessen the burden of the child and they will understand how the same method can be applied, and in that only we are finding. And even if we are dividing and then there is no remainder, then also the remainder is there, which is called 0. So now let's move forward and see how we can teach that. So first thing is like we will start with one of the number in which there will be no remainder. So I will do it with 8 divided by 2 is equal to what? Now 8, we say the number of the divisor, we will circle first. This what we circle, that only we will write in the one row. So 1, 2, and we will continue in our number till we reach to 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, as we made the group of 2, 2, we'll have to just make two groups. So, as in the concept of arrays explained, the number of rows, this is the number of rows and the column is 2. The number of rows is called the number of rows is called the quotient. It is the quotient, so the number of rows became 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. In case of division. In case of multiplication, in my previous video, I have taught you. Now, the same thing if we move ahead with 9 now, where we are sure like we are getting a remainder and we have the same number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 9. So one extra only we made and it became 9. So as it is not the group of 2 and we have already circled whenever we get 2, then only when we should circle, so we could not circle. So in this case, this 4 remains as Q and remainder R is 1. So what remained is remainder, and always we have made the child understand that the answer to our division is always the quotient. So answer, if anyone is asking, the answer comes to be 4 and the remainder is 1. So this concept will help the child to understand how to move forward with any kind of thing. But if we keep on keeping every time 2, 2, 2, the child may get confused. As before I taught to teach the concept of even and odd, we were forming the group of 2 only. So it may be fixated in child's mind like in one first row, in the rows we have to maximum make 2 only. So in order to avoid that, we will be doing 6 divided by 3. So we have to make a group of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we have to reach till 6. 4, 5, 6. Now the number of groups. So it is equal to, quotient is equal to 2 and the remainder is, we don't have any remainder. So it is 0. Here only we will change it to 2. And we will do the same concept so that one by one with the same number, with the dividend same, we will start changing the number so as to put the clarity to the child, like how we make a vertical means row. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this case 1, 2, 3. quotient became 3 and the remainder again is 0. Now, what if we change the number again here to 4? Again we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we started making the group here, we ended up with just one of the row and then 1 and 2 remain. So in that case, the quotient will be 1 and the remainder will be 1 and 2. So this way, the child understands the concept by simply putting the same dividend and changing the divisor. Whenever you teach your child any concept, make sure to put one number as fixed or constant and the other thing as a variable. Because once they have done experiment with this, they will find it easy to change this number either all alone or changing both the numbers together. Because by that time already they will be clear with the concept. Then going forward, we have to teach our child how we understand the multiplication and division concept together. So here when we say 8 divided by 2 is equal to, and we have just written, so okay, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We say the answer is 4. We have to make the child understand, like whenever we are doing this, whatever things come here, whichever number comes here, if we have understood this is as 4. Why? Because the total number being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now this number, if it is divided by this time with the quotient 4, it should give the number as 2. So if we are interchanging the position of the divisor and the quotient, the number remains the among that only the other group. Because when we say 2 into 4 makes 8. So 8 we have taken as a product. When it is divided by one of the factor, that is 2 in this time we are taking, it equals to 4. So the child will understand no need for us to do the further calculation. Initially, to build up the basic concept, we must make the child understand this. But later on, they should be able to get a cue from here, because moving forward for the competition, we should have a quick solution at least with the basic concept, which is called the basic operations. So the number becomes 4. But this time, if we are taking the product, which is divided by one of the factor, which this time we will take as 4, the answer will become 2. So these concepts are very, very important for the child to understand. Why? So as the child will be very, very curious to understand the why, and there will be so many why. Believe me, the child will ask so many questions related to why this, ma'am. So if you show them here, they will not question you for why, because here only we will be able to show. Look, here the group we are forming is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the number of groups became 4. That's why 8 divided by 2 is 4. And then when we are doing this 8 divided by 4, we are doing the groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of objects are 4 in one group. Then 5, 6, 7, 8. We get the answer as 2 number of groups, which is becoming 2. So this concept is very, very, very important, which is helping you to understand, like 8 divided by 2. So when we are making groups of 2, so it is making 4. But when we have divided 8 by 4 and we are dividing like in one row, we are making the number of groups, number of objects as 4. The total number of groups or the total number of rows becomes 2, because this is called the group concepts. Hope you will understand this thing, and you can make your child understand by constantly giving them some of the exercises where they will find the similar answers, the similar numbers. So make sure to keep the dividend constant and change only the divisor. Thank you so much.